Hello friends of Sudoku, welcome to a medium difficulty puzzle from Sudoku Exchange today. I won't be uploading more than one video a day for the next 2 or 3 days because it's the Easter holidays. I haven't seen my family since about half a year ago and I have some social obligations to fulfill. I should be back in full force from Tuesday though. So let's quickly see what we can do with the medium puzzle. I don't expect it to be particularly difficult. There's a 3 blocking up and down and over, so a 3 must go here. A 5 blocks over here and a 5 blocks down here, so here's a 5.
Here's 5.
This 5 blocks up, this 5 blocks over, and the 5 goes here. This 7 blocks over, and therefore a 7 must go here. There's only one 9 in the grid, but I'm sure we'll find others soon. These 2 squares must be an 8 and a 3, and that will block these squares by the 3's, and this is 3 blocks down, so a 3 must go here. A 4 and a 6 block across here and a 4 and a 6 block down here. So these 2 squares must be a 4 and a 6. Therefore, these squares must be a 1, 2, 8 and a 9. And the 2 blocks across here, making this square a 2. This 2 blocks up here. Therefore, one of these squares must be a 2. And we've got a couple of 2's blocking across here. So a 2 up here blocking down gives us this square for a 2 in the first column. So still a 4 and a 6 here. These are now a 1, 8 and a 9. We got an 8 blocking down here. So an 8 goes here, and these are 1 and a 9. And that makes this square 7. These 2 squares must be a 9 and a 1, and we can't place them yet. Let's see if we can do something in this row. These 2, as said before, must be a 3 and an 8, and this must be a 4 and a 6. Missing in this bunch are a 1 and a 2. So a 2 must go here or here, and a 1 can go here or here because we have a 1 blocking down. And actually, the 1 blocking down gives me a 1 in one of these squares, and therefore this must be a 1. And now we need to find a 5 for this column. It clearly can't go here because of the 5 in the box. And these 2 5's block across here. So 5 is forced to go in this square here. 6, 8, and 9 for these 3 squares. Let's see if we can do something with that. I don't think we can. But here's the thing. The 4 blocks over here and this 4 blocks down. So one of these must be a 4. And remember the 6, 4 we had here? This now must be a 6 and this must be a 4. So these 2 squares now have to be a 2 and a 4, while these are still a 3 and an 8. This 1 blocks across, this 1 blocks up. One of these must be a 1. And therefore, none of these can be a 1, making this a 1. And that gives us a 1 for the bottom row like so, and a 9 as well. And that makes this a 9 and this a 1. This square has got to be a 2. And the last square in the column must be a 6. These two must be a 4 and a 9. We have a 5 blocking over and another 5 blocking over and 1 blocking up, so a 5 must go in this square here.
It's all squared away.
We've got all the 5s now, by the way. 8 blocks over and 8 blocks over, 8 therefore must go here. And that makes these 3 squares a 1, 7 and a 9. There's a 7 and a 9 blocking this square, so the 1 must go here, and these are now a 7 and a 9. 1 blocks up, another 1 blocks up, the third one blocks over, the fourth blocks over, so a 1 must go here. And that gives us this 1, like so, and we now have all the 1s in this grid as well. We agree that these have to be a 7 and a 9. We have a 7 blocking up, so a 9 goes here and the 7 here. These last 3 squares therefore must be a 4, 6 and a 3. And funny enough, I can't place any of those. Of course, the 3 must go here or here, and the 4 must go here or here, and the 6 can basically go here, here, and here. So I'll have to focus on something else.
Focus on something else, guys.
These 2 must be an 8 and a 3. We got a 3 in the top row, so this must be the 8 and this must be the 3, and therefore the 8 goes here. These 3 squares still, I think, must be 8, 9, and a 6. Nothing we can do about those at this time. Let's instead focus on the top row, shall we? This is a 2, 6, and a 9. A 2 blocks up here, a 2 blocks over, so this is a 2, and this is now a 6, 9 pair. For these 3 squares, we still need to find an 8, 9, and a 6. There's an 8 and a 9 in this row, so the 6 is forced into this square, and therefore into the corner cell like so, and this also now must be a 6. And now one of these 2 must be a 6. But now we know that these 2 must be a 4 and a 3. The 3 blocks over, making this a 4 and this a 3. The 4 blocks over, so here is a 4 and this one must be a 9. That makes this square 9. This square can only be a 9 now, and this square can only be a 3. So a 9 blocks over, another 9 blocks over, a 9 goes here. It also happens to be the last free cell in the row. 9 blocks down, 9 blocks down, 9 therefore must go here, and this has got to be an 8. And we have an 8 blocking down here, 1 8 blocking over, so an 8 goes here. The last digit here has got to be the 6, and that makes a 6 go here and a 7 here. And that gives us a 7 for the third row, and this square must be a 4, giving us a 4 here and a 2 here. This is also a 2, and this is a 3. I know this was rather quick, but it was a medium difficulty puzzle, so I didn't expect it to be very difficult. I hope that you enjoyed it though, and that you will come back for more soon. Bye for now.